I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing Love and Hip Hop New York Season 3 Episode 3 review. We're going to start off with Erica and Laurie because Erica's feeling some kind of way about how things happened between her and L'Oreal the other night when L'Oreal and Rich was out and she got drunk and was acting food. She's like, L'Oreal, you're supposed to be my girl. We're supposed to work together. But you done came at me all kinds of wrong. Now, I'm paraphrasing. And you brought up that whole baby daddy situation. And you know I don't like that. And L'Oreal's like, well, you was being drunk. I told you to get in the car. She's like, well, you know how I get when I get drunk? You should just pull me to the side and like, Erica, come on, girl. Quit acting stupid. L'Oreal's like, there's only so many times I can tell you quit acting drunk. Let's go. Just leave it alone. Then I start throwing them low blows. So Erica's like, well, I done brought you into this. I tried to bring life into you. You wasn't a nobody. You ain't gonna be a nobody without me. Really, Erica? Really? You're gonna make somebody somebody? Okay, we gonna go with that. L'Oreal's like, I ain't got time for this. She walks off and leaves. Erica's sitting there like, yeah, gone. Bye. Get out of my presence. Go. I'm like, really? One of these days, Erica's going to come across the wrong person. That wrong person is going to stomp her into the ground. I can already see it happening. We're going to move over to Jen and Consequence. Jen, I forgot what religion she said, but Consequence is a Muslim. He's been Muslim 10 years. It's like, this is his spirituality. This is his faith. You know, he wants her to respect that. He wants to bring his son up like that. But she's like, I still want my son to, you know, the way I grew up, Christmas Eve, Christmas, all them good holidays, Christmas holidays and all that stuff. It's just like, I want my son to have that too. But it's like kind of weird because his dad is Muslim and all that other stuff. So they're going to have to work that situation out quick, fast, and in a hurry. Yeah. We're going to move to Mandy's and Yandy. Mandy's is like, look, Yandy, we got this baby now. Beautiful son. I have a son from a prior relationship. I think we need to get a bigger house. Yandy's not for it. Was like, my mama live upstairs, so I ain't trying to move too far from her. And he's like, why not? I mean, yeah, it's not like you living in your mama's house no more. It's like, we need a bigger space. Our family's growing. She's like, nah, I'm not trying to do that. My mom always been a hop, skip, and a jump away from me. He's like, well, your mom's always over here waking me up out my sleep. Always just showing up unannounced. And you act like my mom's annoying. He's like, I'm not implying that she's annoying. It's becoming annoying. We need our own space, just me, you, and our children. For our family. She's like, how come why don't just our family, my mom and her husband, just move in together? He's like, yeah, but I ain't trying to do that. I'm trying to get away from your mom. And let's have our own space up here. And I can understand where he's coming from. Our family's growing. We need more space. But then I can look at it from her perspective. When I'm out on the road with whatever artist I'm managing, my mom could be there and help with the baby. Well, she could do that whether they living at that stage. I don't know. So y'all just work that out. Okay. Joe and Rocky. He wants to meet up with Rocky. So he didn't devise his plan. She ain't gonna come if she do with me, but I'm gonna have somebody else invite her. Then I'm gonna show up. He's there and I'm auditioning from some Broadway play. It's like, I didn't understand why you were coming for me. You said you were going to have people put hands on me, but if we are friends, why would you want them to put hands on me? I did not disrespect you in any kind of way. I treated you like a lady. And I'm like, it was just weirding me out, the way he was talking, like he was auditioning, and it's like weird, and she's like, I know this fool, he's on drugs, he's acting stupid, he was treating me some kind of way, I can't be friends with somebody like that. And he's like, well, if she can't be my friend, then oh well. Like, how you go from auditioning, just like, forget her. I ain't really like that fool in the first place. Really? So, Rich and Consequence meet up. Rich getting his haircut. Consequence come up like, hey, I got a good song for Olivia. Maybe she'll check this song out. He's like, I'm dating Shorty Erica. I didn't know that. Maybe she could be on the record too. Erica can't sing all that well, but hey, let's put her out there anyway. That's my girl. Yeah, let's get this going. I don't know why he would put somebody who can't sing on the record. And he already know Olivia not really fond of Erica in the first place. So now you want them to work together? Is that the plan you come up with? I don't see this happening in any kind of way. I don't see that two coming together and making a good record. Seeing as how Erica's quick to jump on somebody and Olivia's like, I'm not working with her because it's over here is crazy. But okay. So Joe's mom, we're gonna move over to Joe's mom. What's her name? I don't know. Anyway, she's like, Terry, you come talk to me, child. We've been cool. I liked you when you was with my friend and we didn't stay close. When you was with my son and we didn't stay close. He's back to doing drugs. We need to help him out. Terry's like, I kind of figured he was on drugs the last few times I seen him, but I didn't say nothing about him. I try to stay away from this man. He's no good for me, but as a good person, I want him to do better. So we're going to make this work. We're going to help him out. So yeah, they're going to, I guess, try to get him together. So now we're going to move over to Erica. Erica's mad at Rich Dollars because the way she acted at a club and how he brought it to her. He's like, well, hey, I heard you was wilding out, not at the club, you was wilding out on the red carpet. What was that all about? She's like, I was taking some pictures on the red carpet of Fashion Week. Samaya jumped in the picture and I got mad and I hopped out the picture. I thought Yandy, since you and Samaya don't get along, I thought, was it Olivia? I thought Olivia should have hopped out the picture. But she didn't. She stayed. So I got mad and got out the picture. Well, you know, whether you didn't like somebody or not, you don't let the public see how, don't let you see you frustrated. Don't let them see you break down and get mad. They ain't gonna talk about you. You should have quietly sat there, took that picture, waited till it's over, and then walked on off. Because you storming off is like, that's gonna get them feel, ooh, something ain't right. Which one of the girls doesn't she like? It's just like, if I ain't want to take a picture of her, she should have got out too. That's what the loyalty stuff. I'm like, girl, calm down. You ain't got to be riled up 24/7. It's getting on my nerves real fast. It got on my nerves last week. It got on my nerves last season the way you was acting. Doctor's gonna come back and like you had some sense. Nope, you didn't. So, then we go to Harry. She goes to see her therapist, as she always do. Her therapist, Rashida. Meets up with her, it's like, yes, Joey's mom told me that he's back on drugs. And I finally realized that when we were together, it was a one-sided love that I gave him all, and he was always trying to break me down. And here you go, Rashida. You sound really hurt. What can we do to make you not feel this way anymore so you can overcome this? It hurt, though. I'm trying to be a therapist a little bit. It like weirds me out too. Because he got this soft spoken going on. Like, maybe it's just me, my friends. They don't talk all soft spoken to me when I'm mad about something. Like, girl, no, don't be acting stupid like it. No, it's not no. How do you feel? And I'm like, girl, how you feel about that? Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just who she is. So we're going to move over to, I got my notes down here, that's why I keep looking down. Olivia and Rich Dollar argue about her not wanting to do the record with Erica. Her thing is, it was a nice record, but I didn't want it. And how did this whole situation come about with me and her doing a record together? I want to know this, because you know the girl can't sing all that well. You know I'm particular about what I want to sing, even though I've been trying and trying for years to get this together. But every song ain't for me. But I'm looking at him like, you need to get your name out there and keep songs out there. You're not always going to find the song you love. Sometimes you just got to do it. And it's just like, I didn't want to do the record with her because she got a bad attitude. I didn't want to do the record with her because she can't sing. And he's like, she's like, you messing up business. He's like, no, you messing up business. Like, y'all need to sit down somewhere. Yeah. So we're going to move over to Constance. I just have a quick thing to say about him. Is it just me, or is it look like he had the gun holster on in his confession notes? You know, the ones that the police, they strap on there, well, not always police, but they strap on their shoulder and like the guns go right there. Is that what he has on? Because that's what I'm getting when I see him in his confession notes. I don't know. I'm not trying to talk about the boy, but that's what it looked like. And then he weirds me out because I'm not one to talk about people because I know everybody's not perfect. But when he talks, it's like his teeth are too big for his mouth, and it's kind of hard for me to hear what he's saying. Now, I'm not, and like I said, I'm not trying to be mean because that is not who I am, just to be mean for no reason. But it kind of be throwing me off. Tell me what y'all think about that. So, we're going to move over to Joe. His mom and Tahira, they get together, and they, I guess, is an intervention for him. And I'm assuming he started doing drugs at an early age because he's been clean for 14 years. He's 32. Yeah. That meant he would have got clean around. He was like 18. So he was doing drugs before he was 18. Like, really? Well, I guess, you know, family history is both his parents were either alcoholics or drug addicts. So maybe that's why he was, you know, doing drugs at such an early age. And it's like, we know you've been doing drugs. We can see it in your eyes. You may not be high at this moment, but you got high 2 days ago because I can see it all over your face. And he was like, maybe I have been high, but it wasn't 2 days ago. He did that audition for a play bit again. So last but not least, we're going to talk about Erica cutting up at Yandys event. Yandy is having an event. I forgot what it was for, but she's like, at some nail salon, having Mandy's patties, selling her jewelry. She invited a few girls, so she invites Erica, Olivia, and some other folks. Erica takes it upon herself, like, hey, this is a great time to confront Olivia about how come she doesn't want to do the song with her. It was bad timing, but Erica, she's like, I'm going to bring it up anytime I want to. So she gets her like, okay, what's good? You didn't want to do the record with me. Why you being like this? And Yandy's like, hold up. First of all, you will not be discussing this and getting into an argument in my club. And Erica's like, I can do whatever I want whenever I want. She's like, well, you going to be getting up out of here? She's like, I ain't going nowhere. He's like, come escort this girl that I didn't see nobody come escort her out. She ended up walking off by herself. But like, really? You gonna tell somebody who's that you were invited to that you're not going to leave because you got an attitude? And you acting all kinds of fool? Really, Erica? You are painting yourself a bad look. I don't know if you're trying to be the most talked about person on Love and Hip Hop New York or what. Or is this how you really are? But if it is, girl, you need to cut it out fast because I can see it in the future. Somebody bigger and better than you try to talk mess to, and they go knock you down. So I advise you try to keep that under wraps. So yes, that was the gist of the episode. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or a video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.